Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all students? Today this is the 15th lecture. The chapter name is Acids, Bases and Salts and the topic name is Bronsted and Lowry concept of acids and bases. First of all, what is Bronsted and Lowry concept? In 1923, the Danish chemist J. N. Bronsted and an English chemist T. M. Lowry independently expanded the Arrhenius acid and base definitions. As you know that there were some limitations and disadvantages of Arrhenius concept of acids and bases. To overcome all these limitations, Bronsted and Lowry modified the concept of acids and bases. So what are acids? An acid is a substance that can donate a proton, while a base is a substance that can accept the proton. For example, NH3 ammonia. NH3 has the ability to accept a proton and form ammonium ion. So it will accept a proton or an acid to form ammonium ion. So a Bronsted-Lowry acid is a substance that is a proton donor, whereas a Bronsted-Lowry base is a substance that is a proton acceptor. Here, the Bronsted-Lowry model is more inclusive than the Arrhenius model. For example, when ammonia reacts with proton, it forms ammonium ion. Ammonia is a Bronsted-Lowry base but does not dissociate to make OH negative ion. As you have learnt in the Arrhenius concept, that Arrhenius concept was only restricted to the aqueous medium or aqueous solution. For example, an acid dissociate in aqueous solution, a base dissociate in aqueous solution to form hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. He was only restricted to hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. Here you can say that a base dissociates, an acid is formed, that is ammonium ion is formed, which is an acid. It is a Bronsted-Lowry acid, but it doesn't form OH negative ion. It means that this was the limitation of Arrhenius, that he was only restricted to the aqueous medium. So ammonia is a Bronsted-Lowry base, while ammonium ion, by reacting ammonia with proton, ammonium ion is formed and that ammonium ion is Bronsted-Lowry acid. So it doesn't involve OH negative ion. It means that this was the limitation of Arrhenius. Why ammonia is a base? As you know that water is an amphoteric substance, it may behave as a weak acid and a weak base. Here water react as an acid while ammonia reacts as a base. As we have known that ammonia is a Bronsted-Lowry base. So ammonia base reacts with the water acid and it forms ammonium ion. How? The water contains an H positive and OH negative. It means a proton and hydroxyl ion. The water donates its proton to ammonia base and it forms NH4 positive, while the remaining part of water, that is OH negative, will remain separate. So a base react with water, that is acid, to form ammonium ion and hydroxide ion. So a Bronsted-Lowry concept can be studied in both aqueous and non-aqueous. Take a simple example, that is an acid react with a base to form conjugate acid and the conjugate base. The base forms conjugate acid while the acid forms conjugate base. For example, Ha is an acid. When an acid donates a proton in a Bronsted-Lowry concept, it forms a base, that is conjugate base. It means that it will lose its proton, it will donate its proton to the other substance. While a base accepts a proton, forming its conjugate acid. For example, ammonia has the capability to accept a proton, and when it will accept a proton, the conjugate acid will be formed, that is ammonium ion. Here are the elaboration of these examples. For example, Ha is an acid, it forms conjugate base. It means that the conjugate base is ready to accept a proton. Similarly, ammonia reacts with proton to form ammonium ion. So ammonium ion has a proton to donate. What are the conjugate acids and bases? A conjugate acid is one which is formed when a base gains a hydrogen atom. as a base will accept a proton and form positively charged ion or substance which is called as the conjugate acid. For example, ammonia is a base, and when base will accept a proton from water, it will form ammonium ion, which is the conjugate acid of the base ammonia, while the remaining OH negative part or hydroxide part will remain separate as a conjugate base. Similarly, a conjugate base is the particle that remains when an acid has donated a hydrogen ion. When an acid donates its hydrogen ion to the other substance, it will become negatively charged because the hydrogen or proton that carry positive charge is removed or donated. So it will become negative charge itself. For example, hydrochloric acid reacts with the water. Here, water reacts as a base. Then hydrochloric acid has the ability to donate its proton to water. So chlorine will remain separate as the conjugate base, and it will carry negative charge as it loses its proton. So the proton of hydrochloric acid is donated to the water and it becomes hydronium ion, which is a conjugate acid, and the chlorine is a conjugate base. So according to the Bronsted-Lowry concept, an acid is a substance that can donate a proton while a base is a substance that can accept a proton. It has overcome the limitation of Arrhenius' concept that it is not only restricted to aqueous medium but also it shows solutions in the non-aqueous medium. Here are some examples of acid-base pairs. The main Bronsted-Lowry acids are hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, hydronium ion, bisulfate ions, acetic acid, hydrogen carbonate or carbonic acid, bicarbonate, ammonium ion, and water. Some are the bases are chlorine, bisulfate ion, water, sulfate ions, acetate ions, bicarbonate ion, carbonate ion, ammonia, and hydroxide ions. These are the some common Bronsted-Lowry acids and bases. Thank you so much.